I first became acquainted with Chuck back in the early 1980s. My wife and I had been living in Indianapolis for a few years, and I wanted to get engaged in the community. And Chuck was then the president of the Jewish Community Center. So Chuck got me involved by getting me on the board with the JCC. And from that point forward, I've been doing a lot of things in this community.
I've known Chuck since 1994. Because that's when the three of us, Chuck, Dick, and I, started working together on the annual campaign. We worked together on the campaign in 1995, 2000, and 2013. And each time that we had that experience together, it became richer and more fuller for me.
What's the first thing I worked on with Chuck Cohen? I don't remember what the first thing was, but I do remember some of my first thoughts, because I happen to be a Purdue guy. And if I'm correct, Chuck not only went to IU, but he was from Kentucky. My thought was, my God, what did I get into?
My dad tells a story about his first trip to Israel in the 70s with my mom on a mission, and how it captured his heart. And I'm not sure that he goes out in public without his American flag, Israeli flag pin on his lapel.
I mean, the first campaign we did together, we had a very interesting mission to Washington, D.C. It was a golf mission. And so we were able to...
Men only.
Men only. We were able to combine a golf trip with a mission to Israel, where we had meetings with various dignitaries, went to the Israeli embassy, and combined it with golf.
And I discovered this years ago traveling with him, he never travels without a bottle of scotch. Scotch and Chuck is what it's all about on trips.
Whenever you're around Chuck, he's always happy and pleasant to be around, has a good word to say, and it's really nice to be around him and to work with him. It's
Who are you talking about?
He was a leader from day one in this community, which is very interesting when you come from out of town. And being out of town myself, I appreciate that. He got involved in this community, and he always took a leadership position, and he always performed so well that he was always highly in demand, as he still is.
I think we all look at Chuck as a great leader, and in a very unassuming manner. Chuck has a little bit of passion, a little bit of intensity, and a little bit of Southern charm. And when you combine all of that, he's just like a good old boy. But as soon as we get into a meeting, he's all business. And he takes a task and sees it through to the end.
There's a Talmudic phrase, it's Kol Yisrael Arevim Zeh B'Zeh. All Israel is responsible for one another. I think this embodies who Chuck Cohen is, his passion that he has.
So my dad wants the best for his family, and the Jewish community is part of his family. He has high expectations for us, and he has expectations for the community to help support the organizations that are part of it. And anyone who's been asked for money by my dad has experienced that. Growing up in our family with my parents, both my mom and my dad, their level of involvement, it was just expected that we would follow in their footsteps and do our best to help the community as well.
People give because they make a choice. Chuck understands what those choices need to be, and sustainability means the future of our community, the future of Israel.
Chuck's dedication to this community has been unyielding, and really it's been an honor to work with him.
Working with Chuck has been a great experience. He's a mentor, he's a friend, and he's just so outstanding and committed to everything that he takes on.
When he decides he's not going to do this any longer, which will probably be a long time off, he'll leave the community much better than he found it.